Hi guys, welcome back to the Gucci Birchman Safari, episode 31. We're in the workers' houses in Bleak Inlet. And yeah, I gotta be straight with you guys up front. I recorded this episode and I lost the voice track for it, so I don't exactly know what happened. It was a bit of a conspiracy. I think I'm gonna blame it on Windows. There's some major Windows update, and for some reason when OBS booted up, it didn't have my microphone. It switched off to some default microphone, So anyway, long story short, we lost the voiceover. So I'm doing one of those retrospective voiceovers for you guys. Sorry about that. It does suck. I don't know if anybody's more disappointed than I am, but there it is. So we'll do our best to make the best of it. Plan for the day. What is the plan for the day? We just kind of came back from the plateau again. Burned through a couple of stems to try to regain some health following that bear attack. And yeah, we're basically going to head back towards the cannery because ultimately we have not found batteries yet. So there's only a couple cars remaining. It's looking pretty nasty out at this time of day. This is what you would call, not what you would call travel weather for sure. But yeah, that's just not going to do. We've got a whole bunch of bear meat there, which is great. So yeah, remembering that now. So food's not an issue, but we're kind of stuck until we get some travel weather to go back to that cannery. So I think, yeah, what I was saying, that there's only a couple cars left on the map, guys, and it's over at those trailers. They're the trailers that I slept at on like maybe the first night. A couple of cars there, I think. So we're gonna go over there and take a look. And meanwhile, I think what we're gonna do is sort of drag all this stuff over to the cannery because it's of no use to us here, right? All these hides and whatnot. There's a workbench over there. So somebody mentioned that the moose hide satchel can be repaired with cured leather. I forget who it was. Thank you for that. A couple of different people reminded me, but that's good news. But yeah, I don't think I have any cured leather on me, so I may have some back at the cannery. So yeah. Otherwise, a bunch of stuff still curing. Definitely can transport that. The guts are kind of questionable, obviously. I guess at this point, one of the realities is that cannery has probably been repopulated by Timberwolves at this point. At least it's it's likely. I don't know what the spawn rate is, but it seems high there. So, yeah. So it's sort of a question of what to do to kill time here. Not much that can be really broken down at this point. It would be nice to get a little bit of wood. So, yeah, let's just commit. We'll take down that table. Pass a little time. Get a little wood. And yeah, food's going to be an issue real soon.
Eat anything.
So let's just go ahead and burn a match here and get a couple of pieces of bear meat going. And patiently awaiting fire level 5. Hasn't happened yet, so again, I think it boils down to the issue of like the Gucci factor. I've been eating a lot of food along the way, and there was the crazy MRE stint that I did. So basically, we haven't lit as many fires. But normally on an interloper I would have cooked a whole ton of rabbits and probably had cooking 5 earlier and fire starter earlier for that reason. But yeah. It's okay, I guess. Not a big deal.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
So cutting it a little closer with the food. Takes a good hour to do these, so bit of a gamble, but do have those backup couple of cattails. So yeah, toss in a reclaimed, and I think maybe actually it makes sense to bedroll down there. Do some cut down of cloth. I think we have a fair bit of cloth though. Stripped everything else. So can we do any weapon upgrade? No, weapons are good. All the equipment's in pretty good shape. All the equipment's in really good shape. But look at all those furs, guys. Oh wow. So we've got the 3 rabbit pelt. We need 4 rabbit hides to make the gloves, which we're gonna need. And we have the option of making pants, I guess. Pants and, repairing our boots. Looking a little low on ammo. So the 17 rifle rounds is disturbing, but I think I left some over in the cannery, so there's there's that. Might as well get these things queued up here. Because we are going to travel. We don't want to get caught here. But yeah, that's slow. It's going to be a slow walk. We've got a lot of hides. We got the bear skin too, so. I found that stump remover, which is awesome. That was quite the find. Although without lead, it's utterly useless. So absolutely no shortage of gunpowder, but no lead so far. And I just wish I'd known it would be this scarce. I would have been checking cars all the way along. But my first time with guns, really. So since like a long time ago with Stalker. So, and anyway, it's everybody's first time with the whole ammunition crafting thing. So I guess I don't feel that bad. But I will say it does feel like some folks have said that, you know, they expected to find at least a couple of car batteries on this map, so to find absolutely nothing so far is a little odd. And somebody speculated that maybe the custom settings are broken. So I really hope that's not the case, guys. I hope I haven't entered a game where there's no lead. That would really stink, but I guess it's possible. But we'll find out. We're going to, you know, I want to use the gunpowder, guys. I got a lot of it, so we get on that. Okay, got a bit nicer, guys. Well, negative 19 is still really cold, but at least the wind died down. Now, I think what we're going to do is might go take a peek. I can't quite remember if there's any of that bear left over. Or maybe a couple pieces of venison over there. But it's probably too cold to go at this point. And anyway, I'm too hungry, so... Yeah, so it's cutting a little close. If I were to accelerate time, I'm not sure if I would go hungry or not. I definitely don't want to lose that well-fed bonus. Boy, do I need it. Generally speaking, guys, I find the well-fed bonus to be absolutely indispensable. Like, 5 kilos, you know? It's huge. And, you know, you spend your whole game basically, like, dragging stuff around. So having that extra 5 kilos to me is a big deal. There's no reason not to retain it. You know, even in Interloper, you can retain the well-fed bonus. It's not that big a deal. You know, once you get the bow and arrow, you're good to go. You just have to pay attention to it. Just looking here at, I guess I'm looking at what the ingredients are. So wolfskin coat, I'm going to need the 4 guts. And then the mitts, I'm going to need another 2 guts, but I think we've got a bunch of guts over at the cannery already. But in here I've got, what's that, 6 guts. So I think we're in really good shape. Plus another 4 there, so it's looking good for guts. And we've got the extra rabbit pellet. So it's a good scene. There's a little bit of curing left to do, though. A little bit of curing left to do. But yeah. Luckily, well, yeah. Anyway. Snow pants are in good shape. And those deerskin pants, I got the 3 hides for those pants. I could make a pair of pants. Right now I've got the boots on, but I think the pants don't top the snow pants, though. The snow pants are still better. So, just all around. The only thing is the strength, you know, but I don't know. I mean, wolf fights, like, I'm trying to think if I got in a wolf fight, you know, before I came to Bleak Inlet. Oop, just about lost that there. Might as well get a little water going on the side. But yeah, I don't remember now if I got in a wolf fight. Yeah, I guess I got jumped by a Timberwolf early on. No, by an Aurora Wolf, like early on, episode whatever. You know, he followed me into a cave, I think, in Pleasant Valley, if I remember right. So yeah, that was a bit of a surprise. But generally speaking, with the pistol now, that was before I had the revolver. With the revolver, I can pretty much fend off a regular wolf, I think, just by scaring them or you know.
Too much stuff.
But the Timberwolves are a different situation altogether. I mean, they're super aggressive. So, you know, defense is kind of is a factor. It's definitely a factor. So yeah, just bank a little bit of food here, and yeah, okay, let's sleep an hour just to pass, because that cooking's going to take an hour. Might as well sleep up. Good way to regain a little energy while cooking. And it's probably a nice time of day to travel now. Let's just see. So 19 minutes on the fire. Take a peek outside. Drop this meat off. And it's looking pretty nice, guys. It's -9. That's what, you know, travel weather in Bleak. So let's saddle up. Get a couple of coffees on the go, because I may have to do some sprinting and stuff. Oh, and I got a reishi, eh? Cool. I might as well get that thing queued up too, eh? Forgot about the reishi. Now that we have cooking 5, it's literally just you know, it's a beautiful thing, really. Reishis are just pure buff, plus a nice little calorie hit. But yeah, it was a little shocking to run out of herbal and to kind of end up in the reishi world again. That is a shocker. I mean, we're day 70, so that's fair enough. Okay, so that's going to make it 9 minutes and 6, eh? Cutting a little close. I should be able to get this on embers, though. But got my one stick. Do kind of want to retain that stick. Always good to have at least one stick. Final gear shakedown. I probably... Yeah, the weight's going to be an issue. Should probably take the... Oh yeah, the charcoal we're going to need for sure. Yeah, 1 minute. Come on, embers. Oh, guys. So, no embers. I don't know why that is. Typically, I think you get embers. So, reishi tea didn't make it, but the herbal did. Got all 3 of those. Take the... I think what we'll do is we'll leave the black bear hide to cure a bit, because it's so insanely heavy. We'll take this first load of hides over. Let's go. Okay, so yeah, no coal respawn. Fortunately, a couple of nice sticks here.
I might have to drop some gear.
Very nice weather, guys. This is ideal travel weather. Wow, one down arrow, no wind, fairly good visibility. This is like perfect. Perfect. Just checking. I was checking the recording as usual. And, you know, there's me checking the recording. But I still didn't notice that I wasn't recording voice. So I'm going to try to get more attentive to that. But I don't know. You know, guys, I think I was pretty tired when I did this. So there it is. You're getting the retrospective voiceover. Which is better than nothing, I suppose. You can be the judge of that, I guess. But
Then you just drop some.
if I remember right, I was pretty animated this episode, so there's no way I'm going to match that now. It's just different when you're going to it for the first time, obviously, so. Yeah, but crossing this long, long bridge, you know, this is a stressful thing. It's like you're headed towards a fight, right? So it's never a good feeling. At least it's not windy, though, which is just unusual. This is one windy bridge. That trailer there. I always think of that as a Fallout trailer. It looks like something out of Fallout. Yeah, but oh, the batteries, yeah. You know, just like completely stymied for batteries. So here it comes, guys. re-entering the danger zone here. But in very good temperature for a fight. Like, definitely take my time here. I'll get up to the overlook here. Seeing some stuff drawing down there. Okay, quiet so far. Yeah, so pretty quiet. Looks kind of good, actually. Gonna check to see if there's any rabbits that spawned here. I didn't realize there was a rabbit spawn here. That's a dangerous place to be a rabbit, for sure, but... Okay, so let's just go, guys. Very, very quiet so far. I haven't heard any howls or anything, or... Wolves are scared of flares. Sort of. Hey guys, so very quiet in here. This is great. Wolves are out of town. And a bunch of birds around, but I think it's all corpses. Okay, so there's just a bit of snow creeping in. So obviously the party's over in terms of weather, but it was well worth it to cross that bridge and get in here like that. Wow.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
So yeah, let's start some stuff curing. Yeah, get the fresh. Drop that fresh. And a fresh wolf pelt, guys. So yeah, the wolf pelts are coming along. I think we're short at least one wolf pelt. The rest have cured, so 2 cured, 1 on the floor, and I believe there's at least 1 in the cannery, so there we go. And that's not counting the scruffy hide. So look at all that amazing hide. Look at that. Oh, so good. So we might as well dump everything here that we're not going to want to carry. Either that or we'll carry it into the cannery. So let's strip down a little bit. Here, drop. I guess that's pretty good. So we warmed up a bit. Let's go check the weather, and I think what we might want to do is just go over and check those trailers now. Get it done if there's... Oh my gosh, it cleared up, guys. Nice. Wow, went from... It's probably a bit colder though, when it's clear, but still. Now this area freaks me out. I've never been up this way, actually. I have seen a bunch of wolves run off this way after I shot them, though. So I feel like there's a den over here or something. And I've actually never been this way, but my gut tells me that it leads to the trailers. So, yeah, we'll half expect to see a carcass or two back here, but I guess I went up to the plateau and long enough that everything kind of despawned, all the carcasses or whatever. But yeah, there's a lone birch over there. Might as well take it, I guess. Okay, warming up is over with. Nice to have that hacksaw game. So yeah, there's a cave out on that island, guys. And I've never been out there. And there are the wolves that are guarding that cave. So I can't imagine that it has enough kit to warrant fighting my way through those Timberwolves, but anyway, so here are the cars that, what's it gonna be? No, guys, denied. Okay, and no other car here, but I think there's one left on the road from what I remember. Everything went cold on me. Let's just quickly do this before the weather completely goes. So this might be the last car in Bleak Inlet right here, guys. And yeah, there was some Miracle Grow in the back. Oh, dusting sulfur or whatever. And no, guys. Oh. Okay, and here comes the weather. Look at that. Boom. And it got 3 arrows down just like that. So That's ugly. Look at that headwind. That puts the burn on hard. Okay, so we definitely gotta warm up. I just heard something pretty weird. I don't know what that was. Let's get in there. Do a little warm up. Ideally, would not want to get caught out here. Crate. Yeah, let's do it to warm up. A little bit. Be nice to see that wind die down. I think we stripped this place on our way through the first time. Good to know there's a bunch of pillows and stuff here, guys, so as a cloth backup. I think we're pretty much good for cloth right now, but good to know that, you know, there would be shortages eventually if you were to try to live here. I don't know about living in Bleak Inlet, guys. I mean, I don't know if that's sustainable, frankly. For a Birchman, that is. For an interloper, yeah, definitely. It'd be awesome, but... Okay, so I guess, just to, like, max out my temperature, maybe get some of that wind to die down. Okay, let's go. I think what we need to do is we need to get back. We don't want to get caught here. And Penny's just dropping for me that I forgot all my bear meat at the workers' cabins. So that was stupid. I deliberately cooked, I think, 3 pieces and I left them there. So we're going to have a hunger issue, I think. Just try to get back to those trailers. Actually, they're right over there, so it occurs to me that while we get our stamina back, might as well just take a quick peek. Okay, there they are. Okay, there's one right there. And there it is. Can't pick off another one. Wow. Wow. Ah, how did that not connect? That was looked like a good shot, but and didn't see anything off the ice. Oh, that looked amazing, but nothing. Wow. It could be that I'm not sure if there's actually like a range, like a maximum range for this thing. I think there is actually. As you get rifle skill, you get higher range, because I didn't even see any round, any splash or anything. So I'm just gonna say that probably was, you know, a range thing. But we got one. Oh, look at that. Wow, guys, did you see that ambush? Okay, so I saw 3 of them. Number 4 was working his way around at me. I didn't even know they could break up like that. Okay, and they're coming. They're coming. I definitely connected with that guy once, at least. But yeah. Let's get in. Getting too cold to hang out here. Wow, guys. That was crazy. Talk about awesome, like, wolf behavior. Wow. Because all the other 3 didn't behave like anything was up. But then, maybe that was the alpha. He, like, let the betas just kind of, like, act as decoys while he flanked me. I hope that's what he did. That was just super cool. If that was the case. Alright, so guys, there it is. No lead in Bleak Inlet. Like, wow. Oh, so that's pretty amazing. Look at these there hockey sticks, eh? Now that would be alright as an early weapon in the game. Grab that stick and defend yourself with it. I could see using a hockey stick, or even a mini stick might do for some kind of, like, you know, melee defense, but Okay, so let's get back, guys. I've got no bear meat, so this has to happen. And that hour of sleep de-aggroed them, which is good. Weather's a little bit better, I would say. Not as windy. So we got no buffs, so this could be a little tight in terms of condition loss. The long walk. I think what I'm going to do is, it's a technique here I was thinking of using, which is when you cross this bridge, is that you're losing at a certain rate. Oh, look at that. Matches, guys. Missed those the first time. But if you get in a car, you're only losing 1 bar, so you can... oh, I forgot to put that birch down, but... Yeah, you're only losing 1 bar, so you can afford to regain your stamina here. At minimal temperature loss. And then once you stop panting, you hop out and make a break for it. I'm not sure whether this is actually worth it, but and sprint a whole stamina bar. Oh, clipping on invisible terrain. Thank you. Yeah, this may not actually be worth it. It's probably just better to trudge and let your stamina recover while trudging. But felt clever for a second. Day 68, guys. And 83% condition. That's a good scene right there, 83%. Thanks to all those stims, you know? Quite peaceful in this car, actually. I should have checked. Maybe I would have been above temperature if I'd pulled out my sleeping bag in there. Oh, this spot here is always a little bit tense because I think there's a Timberwolf pack that kind of like its patrol grid kind of like might overlap a little bit with this truck. So it's not ideal. Okay, and another stick or two. Let's go. Back to the trusty worker residences. These are this cabin here is absolutely amazing. Indoor fire pit, guys. I mean, thinking back to Relentless Night, you know, it's just I really think that they should have that in the game, is interior temperature scaling with outdoors, so you have to sleep with a fire. I mean, it's just only stands to reason, you know, like. But anyway, I don't know how they haven't done that yet. That's just mind blowing to me. But anyway, here's our bear meat that I left. Strangely. Anyway, it is. So we're back. We got it. That was a good run. So we did a drop off. We shot a Timberwolf. I feel good about that. Shot 2 Timberwolves actually. So I guess that's 1 dead for sure and 1 likely to die. So that add 2 more to my tally. I'm gonna have to go back and do a Timberwolf tally. There were 4 up top. Unknown number of my first assault on the cannery. I think, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I ever found any corpses. Yeah, I must have, because I chopped up a bit of meat there, so I think there was at least 1. I have to go back and look, but so that would take me to like confirmed kills though. Like I think we're dealing with about 6. Oh, and then there's Scruffy. So yeah, a couple of torches, good to have. I should have dropped the arrows off, arrowheads and the arrow shafts. That was a mistake. No need to have those with me. Whoops. There's the charcoal too. Oh well. Yeah, Not exactly the most efficient run, but I do have 35 kilos out of 40, so we're in good shape. Yeah, I should have left some of the cloth probably too. Oh, on the dusting sulfur. Yikes, guys. Yeah, I was a little bit off kilter, I think, with that wolf ambush. Oh, and the and the shell casings. There's a lot of stuff. The crowbar could have dropped a lot of this stuff, but oh well. There it is. So it's nice and dark in here. What am I going to do? It's nice and warm though too. Yeah, so they really got to do something about that. Yeah, I just saw that Hinterland was posting for an art director, so for the TLD IP, so that's kind of interesting. It means that I guess that they still plan to develop the IP a lot, and you know, to me, like the game felt like kind of done around the 1.47 range. So now we're at 1.74, I think it turns out. So, yeah, I'd say the game definitely feels like done to me, with the exception of interiors not scaling with outdoor temperatures, but pretty much done. But to hire a new art director to go to town on it, that's kind of interesting, I guess. But on the other hand, I worry a little bit about the continuity with, you know, with the previous art and everything. But I'm sure it'll work out. One thing Hinterland I think has done just amazingly is the art design in this game, both visual and especially audio art design. It's just unreal. I've said that before, but I just, you know, it's beautiful. You know, games like Subnautica are beautiful too, but this one, something about this, they call it, you know, I've heard it described as like the painterly art style. It so is, you know, it's totally Group of Seven inspired, and it's just awesome. Love it. I do want to live in a painting like that. Okay, so it's not that cold, so let's dash back and take a look and see if I did in fact strip that bear. I can't remember, I think I did, but maybe I left a chunk of meat or two. And there's also that venison up the hill, so there's the fire pit from the bear, and nada. Let's go up the hill. A little spooky out here. I'm assuming that bear didn't respawn, but you know, his carcass is gone, so I guess in theory it could. Some nasty sounds out there. Okay, so here's sort of the scene of the crime. Oh, guys, and a Birch Bark Tea that I forgot up here. Now, that's a major item to leave in my condition. Wow. Okay, so yeah, really glad I came back. Gee, that's worth it. I didn't even see that. It was a real scattered time, though, there. With no mitts on, and, you know, so I forgive myself that, but definitely glad I went back. Oh. Loons now are a little freaky. It sounds a bit like a wolf cry. I think they might have made that the case. Maybe it's the same, but... Okay, so I suppose, what are we gonna do? I mean, I suppose we might as well cook all that meat, right? We've got a fair bit of energy left. What the heck, right? Yeah, let's break that down. Okay.
Come on. That's done.
Oops. Yeah, I want to get this thing queued up here. Yeah, get a little water on the go for sure. Just kill that. Warmed up again. Ooh, one of these nights. A green, windy night. So yeah, I guess we might as well do these pieces of bear meat. Get them over with. Get these things organized. Okay, so let's tie it off. Got a leader here. Might be good to get at least one more, so we're good for the night kind of thing. Okay, two and a half liters is pretty good, but I guess let's just go big. Okay, and then we do bear meat. And while that cooks, I guess, yeah, toss one of those on. While that cooks, let's go see if we can't find a couple of sticks just to sort of like shore things up. Definitely a little spooky out here, but I think it, with the exception of the bear, which we probably would have heard already, I think it's Timberwolf safe down here. I don't know how far you can go back here and be Timberwolf safe, but it's dark enough that I couldn't see them at range, so it's spooky. Very stick sparse here, though. I'm sure it's great over by the bear cave, but yeah, not much. It's actually not that cold for this time of night. And yeah, over there, I don't know what is over there. More sticks, but probably more Timberwolf too. But yeah, that whole right axis up the right side of the map there, past the bear cave, that's, as I've done, that's a great avenue of approach to the cannery, right? It's safe for Timberwolves to come from that upper cabin down to these cannery residences. It's a long walk, but it's a safe walk, and the bear can always be easily avoided. So I'd say it's nice to know those safe routes, right? I don't think any of the Timberwolf patrol grids overlap with it. So, whereas you go into the Delta, you're definitely going to encounter one, a pack that is. And with these wildlife detection distances on, I mean, Timberwolves pretty much detect me right away, unless you're sneaking. So like over by the water just now, we did a great job walking up on that Timberwolf. He was pretty close, definitely within detection range if I'd been standing up, but crouching, he didn't stand a chance. It was pretty good actually. I think to see that you can really get the drop on a Timberwolf if you need to. Because we're about to get tired here, so we've got to kind of wrap things up a little bit. I do have to cook that other piece of meat though, so let's see what's the story here. Ooh, 30 minutes left. Okay, I guess just accelerate that. Okay, toss the other one on and do one more water just to balance it out. It's gonna need another stick or two, one more maybe. Yeah. Okay. So we're really well fixed for food here, guys. This is beautiful. You know, the bear, like, you know, in some ways it was a disaster. Let's not kid ourselves, but on the other hand, we came out of it with some great bear meat. We got a bear hide, which I don't know if I'll use, but we got the bear hide, and it gave us an incentive to go back up to our earlier base and check the plateau. So like I had to do that anyway. I had to rule that out. So now I suppose I could have been ruling it out on my way out of town, but anyway, I'm not gonna. I think that it wasn't a complete disaster, and we could afford it given all the stims we had. So that doesn't make it any more competent, but you know. Now I'm thinking maybe we might as well consume that Birch Bark Tea that we found, just to put the 5% in us. Speaking of regaining condition from past mistakes. Looks like we're not gonna be able to do it unless we get coals. I'm gonna cut it real close here. Oh no. Okay, not that close. Yeah. Usually you get like a good 10 minutes on coals, so I'm just not sure what the story is there, but Oh, and again, guys. Anyway, it doesn't matter really, but I like drinking my tea warm, but that's weird. That's very strange. Oh, why did I do that? Okay, let's get a bit thirstier so I can drink the Birch Bark Tea. And a bit hungry, that is. Don't want to waste the calories, but it's weird. You'd think in a fireplace you'd have a better chance of coals because there's less wind, you know? So, okay, now I think we can drink that. Yeah. So just so we don't waste the 120 calories, whatever it is. Okay, let's top up and pull like the 8. Nice to see that sprain risk go away. We're going to be fully ready to go for the trip back to the cannery with all the rest of our kit. And I guess we're kind of leaving the worker residences behind. Get rid of that little piece. And yeah, I suppose we're going to want to travel. Probably going to want to take all those guts too. And yeah, it's actually not that bad for this time of day. Negative 15 is pretty nice for early in the day like this, but I think I will still wait, given that we're going to be traveling with Stink, so, you know, better to have some time to maneuver. Fireplace is out, obviously. I guess we can, let's top out our energy. Okay, guys, so I think we're going to actually call this an episode. And when I recorded this, I actually had to leave early, so I'm not going to die, but I did have to tie it off a little early just because stuff happened. So anyway, thanks a lot for watching, guys. It's been a big pleasure, and I will catch you next time.